Well, good evening. Welcome to Get Real with Rick Dancer. And tonight we're getting real. This is Chelsea, and she is the owner of the Hydrate Bar. And it's this is the newest thing in Eugene.
Yes, it is.
So since we're sitting kind of not too close, I'm going to have you go ahead and take off your mask.
Okay.
Because I think you can. And then I'm going to bring this direction. And so you guys, when did you open?
Well, we started doing private last February, and then we found the spot that we're in now by Little Big Burger on Orchard Street. We found it in October, and we've been open since mid-January.
So what is a Hydrate Bar? I mean, you guys see this? This is like what they're going to put in me.
So it's in bigger cities, there are these sort of bars or spas called drip bars, and they're just IV infusions that have different compounds in them. So I call them cocktails. We have 10 or 11 now. We have a new one that we're coming out with called the Brainstorm, but we have a list of different cocktails, and go online, choose the one you want, and each bag serves a different purpose. So you're getting today the athlete's drip, and then we added glutathione to it.
So what does glutathione do?
So glutathione is magical for your skin. It relieves pressure from the liver. So if you had a drinking night, that's a good one to add to your bag.
So here's the honest truth. That's how she found this. She was in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
She was in Vegas and had a hangover, and they use these in Vegas for people with hangovers. So you get in there and you do this, and then
you take a nap, and then all of a sudden you take back the night, and you're ready to go back out.
So the reason you brought it to Eugene is because this is like very super good for athletes. Really, Cameron Haynes is one of the guys. He runs a marathon a day. He comes in here weekly, gets this done. A lot of people that I know, Eric McCormick, who's a trainer in town, he comes in here and gets it done. So it's for people, and you're really targeting anybody who's really working out a lot and runs marathons.
Absolutely. But we can service anybody because we have a cocktail for anyone. And these are unique compounds. So we work with a 503B pharmacy that designs these for us. But we have an immunity bag. We have, a recovery bag. We have enhancing your performance. We have a PMS one where if you have back pain.
So if you're having PMS.
Yep. You can come in and relieve back pain, headache, and it's instant. So you're in for 30 to 45 minutes and you immediately feel better. And those results basically last 3 days. I mean, you're going to sweat it out and stuff, but you absorb 100% of those vitamins.
So Nurse
Julia
is going to stick me.
She's our head nurse.
So this is the head nurse, and I'm going to, you guys, this is our new camera, so I'm pretty freaking excited about this. So I'm going to bring this over here, and we will show the process. I'm not an expert at this. Is this the arm we're going to do?
Whatever one you want.
Okay. And so what they do, guys, is they intravenously feed this to you. I'm going to get somebody else's comment. Benjamin said, I don't need better skin, but he loves this whole idea. I've known
Good for you.
something and IV themselves to get over hangovers. Yes, Charles, that is what some people do. I don't have a hangover. What about back pain unrelated to PMS?
Well, it depends on the kind of back pain. So are we talking spinal? Are we talking muscular? If it's muscular, absolutely, we can look at that, but we can't work with your spine.
So if it's muscular stuff, Benjamin, that's something they can do something about.
Oh, right. So speaking to that, if it is like a muscle spasm or headache, we have what's called a Toradol add-on, and it's instant headache relief. Literally, you'll feel it leave your body. It's amazing.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So Penny wants to try it, but she wants to do it she wants me to go with her.
Oh, yeah. Rick doesn't come with the bag unless you call ahead.
Yeah. Call ahead and we'll work something out. I can see a new escort service.
Oh, God. Hey, you know what? What happens at Hydrate Bar stays at Hydrate Bar.
That's right. So this is like a very beautiful place too. Let me show you. There's Julie.
Beautiful nurses. We're
it's
100%
really clean,
female owned.
So very clean space. And hold on, I'm bringing you guys up. It's a little hard because I'm doing this. Benjamin says spine, but definitely muscular too. Great to know.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys, I'm not going to bring your comments up for a minute because I'm going to be focusing on we're going to get this thing done.
Yeah.
So Julie, I'm going to put this over that way. And if you guys are squeamish about needles, you know.
Look away.
I would like to just say that we have a numbing cream and spray. So if you don't like to feel the poop, you won't.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I had cancer.
I know.
I've had more blood taken out of me in my life that it doesn't really bother me anymore.
Look at those beautiful veins.
I know.
All veins welcome.
Right?
So you guys, again, this is the Hydrate Bar. It's pretty brand new, right down next to the University of Oregon campus, right next to, what's the little burger place called?
Little Big Burger.
Little Big Burgers, right next door. And then the old Romania Chevrolet building that's now part of the U of O is next door, across the street.
So I got to tell you what has become a favorite package is getting our hangover bag. It's called Reboot, and then ordering Little Big Burgers.
Oh, and they bring it in here to you?
No, you just grab it and you can eat your
ready?
burger and get
All right, here we go.
hydrated, and it's a perfect hangover cure. So you're getting the,
Great job.
if you want to know, Rick, amino blend,
So-
our mineral blend. It's a bunch of things.
So then you just plug that in, and that feeds it directly into my bloodstream.
Absolutely. Bypasses the digestive tract. So you get to absorb all of those vitamins and minerals immediately. Feel the effects immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And how long does it last again?
I'd say I feel really good for 72 hours after my IV. It's totally safe to get an IV every 6 days.
Oh my gosh, people are asking lots of questions. Okay, guys, so that's how it works. And there's the bag. So that's my bag.
And it's just a soft, flexible tube in his arm, so it's safe to bend it. It might occlude the flow.
So I'm going to get your guys' questions. Hold on. I got one hand now. Except I can't, let's see, I think I can still use this hand. Yeah. What the heck? That doesn't hurt. So good to know. I was just saying how dehydrated I always get. This would help a lot.
Yeah. So I think it was Eric, Cam Haines' trainer, said like 75% of Americans are dehydrated and don't drink enough water.
So Emma wants to know, what is the purpose of a hydration bar?
Well, again, it's different compounds, different infusions, what have you, vitamin bags. If you go to the hydratebar.com, you can see a list of the services and the compounds that we offer. We have a menu on there and pricing. And what's different about us besides having these different options is that we're a same-day service. So we don't need a week's notice or, establishment. You can literally schedule 2 hours before you want to get some help.
Somebody wants to know, do you have a blood cleansing concoction?
Blood cleansing. I've never been asked that. How do you like to cleanse your blood?
And what is Jennifer's asking, cost?
It depends. So anywhere from, if you're monthly, we have monthly packages where that's going to be cheaper, where you get one IV a week of your choice. Then we have 4 IVs a month. We have a lot of options. So anywhere from $135 to $400.
So Julie, what's in it is whatever. You can go online and you can mix your own cocktail. So they'll make it up, unlike other places. You say, what I said to her was, I worked out really hard today. I burned off like 1,800 calories. I ran 9 miles. I want something and I don't sleep well. So they put this together. This is what a lot of athletes use, and they put it together for me.
Yeah.
But they can do anything that you're struggling with.
So
yes, I need the numbing cream, but Rick, you will be my support.
Oh my gosh, Rick!
Penny needs some support here.
We need a Rick package.
And Zach Dolan, what do you want to know? Do they have one for depression?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. So the creme de la creme of IVs is called NAD. And it's short for something that I can't pronounce, but it is on our website. I'm not going to butcher that name. But that is the IV that most celebrities use. For example, Joe Rogan gets one every single week. It's a slower infusion because if you do it too fast, you can get a stomach ache. So it's usually 2 hours. But this specific compound helps with anxiety, depression, addiction to cocaine and cigarettes, believe it or not. And if you do it over 6 weeks, once a week, we've seen people that are able to stop drinking so much. And again, that's all on our website. We have the research behind that. It's really amazing.
Do you guys do walk-ins? People are asking.
Well, because of COVID, we can't have people walking in and, so we just need a 1 hour heads up. So if you come to our spot, you can scan a QR code and book outside for the next available spot.
Travis Rutherford says, our medics used to hook us up every morning after a night out in the town.
Woo!
When we were in the Philippines. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, saline alone is amazing, but imagine putting a large list of vitamins in there.
So Alice, we just went over the prices and stuff, but go on their webpage. It's the Hydrate Bar.
thehydratebar.com/menu. But if you just go to thehydratebar.com, you'll see all kinds of fun stuff on there.
How do you know you need to make an appointment? She just said that for you. So what's the first session cost?
Depends on what you want. And we do have student discounts. If you're a student, if you're an athlete, I think on our Instagram we have a few coupons, $25 off your first time.
So how do you feel about hard sticks?
Great.
She
wow.
said,
I love it.
No, she'll take a running jump at you and just like that. No, I'm kidding.
I've never missed since working here.
She's never missed a vein. Because when people work out more, do they have harder veins to get
better
in?
veins.
Better veins?
Better veins, unless you're really dehydrated.
Yeah.
I remember going one time and they said that I developed little pockets in there.
Valves.
Yeah, valves.
Yep. That there is more valves, but I know how to float through any of them.
Well, she's good because I had one time I went in for a blood thing, and this is years ago.
I floated
and
through a valve on you just now.
They stuck every single, I felt like a pincushion.
Yeah, right.
It doesn't hurt at all.
Not
I'm completely comfortable. I biked 1,200 miles in a month in September to raise money for children. I know you did, Benjamin.
That's
you were like
amazing.
the most awesome dude. And the problem for you, Benjamin, is if you did this, your heart's too big. He is like the sweetest man you've ever met.
Come see us.
Very kind. Cigarettes and drinking?
What about it?
What about it?
Not good for you.
What about it, Dawn? So she said that one can help with cigarettes. Oh, and
Yeah.
drinking. You were talking about that. Maybe
so
he was
you can
asking.
do NAD once a week for 6 weeks.
Oh my, you're so pretty.
Oh,
Shayla,
me or Rick?
no, Shayla says she's so pretty. Uh-huh.
Thanks. It's all the IVs. I got a Skin Glow IV.
Do they have veteran discounts?
Sure, absolutely.
Do you have to be 18 or over?
Yes.
You guys have the best. I love my audience. They have such. How about for
I
open
see
wide?
Annie McCormack on there. That's Eric's wife. Hi, Annie.
Oh, is it? We were just talking about Eric, Annie.
Eric was talking. He came in and got one yesterday, and he was telling us how dehydrated Americans are. He's always educating us.
Post-surgery healing.
Absolutely.
Yes, the place is the best. Eric and I are obsessed.
Aw.
So Emmy loves it. She thinks
Emmy
it's
does.
great. You guys, I have such great clients because you could come here, and then I also have New Leaf Hyperbarics. Is the Hyperbarics show? Have you done that?
But I
Oh my
want to.
God, you guys! And you could be so. That's all I have is clients that make you feel better.
Yes.
This place is the best.
Absolutely.
Eric is just obsessed with it. Well, Eric's obsessed with everything, and you too.
Health
My
and
army
fitness.
buddies and me used to do this after each other on Sundays back in the day. We each had our own nail to the wall next to the spot in the couch.
That's
Well,
awesome.
here it's a little more fancy than that. It's a little bit more fancy. Do they have one for seasonal allergies?
I would say let's bookmark that because we have a new one coming out called the Brainstorm. So it's supposed to help with brain fog, memory, and I have to do a little bit more research on it before we release it. So let's get back to that one. But great question.
Harley says, hydrate or die.
Yeah. Don't hate, hydrate.
Don't hate, hydrate. Cool. I always feel bad for the phlebotomist when they can't get the vein. Well, Julie gets the vein.
She gets it.
Well, I'm in, says Shayla. Benjamin, good Lord, you guys. Dude, love you too, Rick. Oh, hey, go for coffee soon. I'll do that. You betcha.
Just go to our website if you want to see prices and options.
I have MS. I should really come in and try it.
Yeah.
You guys, you know what I'm learning from like just all the clients that I have, any lab tests now, you guys, is we need to be in charge of our own. I hate this thing. We need to be in charge of our own mental health and physical health. You know what I mean?
I agree.
And everybody goes to the doctor all the time and they just give you medicine. So you get hooked on medicine. And you could do this kind of thing. You could do hyperbarics. You can do, there's so many, acupuncture, massage.
Yes.
I mean, there's so many other ways to take care of your body that you don't need to go every time you have a pain. Instead of just getting a pill, go in and actually do a process and do something about it.
And unless you're getting a pill that passes the blood-brain barrier, you're not really absorbing those vitamins. You know, you're going to digest them. And this, you're not.
Jeff, the price range is 140 up to 400. Go look because they'll do deals where, you know, like a monthly thing where you can come in. Hey, Mike, how are you? Tomorrow I get my 201st lifetime blood donation. I take the session. Will it disqualify me from donating at any time?
No, I think if anything, they'll be like, wow, you're really super healthy.
Anything for energy and clear thinking.
Yes. So we have one called Energize. It's a great pre-workout or pre-study. And then, like I said, we have a new one coming out called the Brainstorm. So. And
riding a motorcycle in the wind at 80 miles an hour better than the hyperbaric chamber. No, because you won't die in a hyperbaric chamber. Okay. COVID protocols. We're the only people in here right now. So,
and actually, I just took a COVID PCR test yesterday, and it was negative. But so when you go on our website, there's a quick little red flag list that pops up. We just have a few questions to ask you to make sure you're the perfect candidate for a drip, and most people are. We just don't want to see anybody that has COVID, kidney failure, liver disease. If you're pregnant, we need a note from your OBGYN, and we need to know that your OB saw exactly what you're getting. If you're nursing also. Most people fly through that, and then you can book after that. Then once you come in, we take your temperature, you clean, we have a hand washing station, fill out your waiver, and then you're here. So we have curtains that divide the chairs, and we sanitize and spray everything. And
I'll show you. So look, this is what we're talking about. So see these curtains, and
we draw the curtains.
They draw the curtains in between you, so you've got way more than 6 feet. And these chairs, if I could sit back, they're really comfortable.
You can recline and massage and heat and watch TV if you want. So I've had people do private parties where they want to just watch a movie and get their IVs and.
I'm coming in to do this. Bummer you have to be 18 or over. Lots of kids experiencing anxiety and depression because of no school. This would be awesome alternative to help their mental health.
Well, that's a great thing to bring up. So we have a doctor behind this. It's not just me. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I'm an owner. And her name is Dr. Heather Campion, and she's one of the head surgeons at Slocum. That's something that we could bring to her attention. And I have a feeling it would have to be, with a parent. So if you're 15, 16, if your parent can sign for you.
So this is so new to Oregon, you guys, that you and our Slocum queen.
She's a surgeon. She's pretty amazing.
That the two of them, you guys actually, there were no rules for how a Hydrate Bar would operate in Oregon, and they developed the protocol.
Well, I was determined to bring this to Oregon, and I worked on it for about 2 years, and I could not find any information from the Oregon Medical Board or the Nursing Board about how to do this. And Heather, Dr. Campion, we hired a pharmacy consultant, and she did the dirty work for us, and we were correct. There were no regulations and protocols, and so we wrote them. And now, if Oregon Medical Board wants to talk, we can take them through our regulations and protocols. So it's safe, it's legal, and it's fun.
So they have been doing this in Georgia for athletes, and Hollywood for athletes and celebrities. Great to have it locally.
Yeah, so actually it's over a decade. Like there's one in Chicago that's been there for 10 years.
I just can't believe that. I mean, it is weird, but the same with hyperbarics. That only showed up when Matt brought it in. He went to a conference, and all of a sudden he brought it to Eugene.
Yeah,
So
that's amazing. Yeah, same. So we want to eventually, I don't want to bite off more than I can chew, but we want to open one in Bend. The feedback we've had there is that people really want one.
So, okay, yeah, you guys check this out. So
He's dripping.
My bag is dripping. So look, not literally, but look. So see, that's filling and it's going directly into my bloodstream.
And you're gonna feel do you feel cold? Do you taste it?
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I taste it. I like the taste.
And also, Rick, if you notice, your arm's been bent the whole time and you're still flowing really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys,
dripping.
you can sit here like this and it doesn't, you can't feel the needle like that. Because I know some people are really needle sensitive. I'm just not any. Ricky, what are you feeling anything? I feel like I could go home and.
We'll just leave it there.
I don't know, but you know what? Dana, are you on here? Because I'm taking Dana's class tomorrow morning for the first time in a year. And I'm going to lift some weight and show you what a real man is.
You gotta take your shirt off.
Anything for ADHD.
Oh, ADHD. You know, I brainstorm, but I don't have enough information on ADHD.
But if you found a thing that was working for depression, it might actually help. And there's things you could come in. It's not going to hurt you.
I mean,
Rick, just tuning in, you had me at hangover. Let me know the details, please. It's the Hydrate Bar. It's down off of Orchard Street, across from the old Romania building, right next to
Little Big Burger. Matthew Knight Arena, Wild Duck.
So it's right there next to Market of Choice, right behind Market of Choice. It's the Hydrate Bar. You make an appointment. You come in. They give you a solution that you can make up, and they can help you. You tell them what it is that is ailing you. Like I said, sleep, and I need energy. And so I'm getting a cocktail, which is filling me up with saline solution plus a bunch of vitamins to make me stronger.
Huge list.
That's the Reader's Digest condensed version.
Yeah.
The glands of the body are so amazing. Like your liquid is going into your blood, but you can have a taste. Yeah, isn't that is weird, isn't it? Mm-hmm. That it's going into your.
I love it.
Jennifer Huddleston McCain, free. I will come over and put an IV of Gatorade in your arm for just the cost of the Gatorade. I don't want Gatorade in my arm.
So you might die?
I don't think.
That's the cost.
Does insurance cover it?
So we don't work with HIPAA, but we do take HSA.
Sounds good. Yeah, you guys, this is really interesting.
Yeah.
I'm having fun. So you guys can ask more questions. I'm going to take it and share this real fast.
I know that like Chrissy Teigen loves getting IVs.
Who?
Chrissy Teigen, John Legend's wife.
Oh.
I have a list of all the celebrities' favorite compounds.
Seriously?
Yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow. There's I was going to post it on Instagram because I was like, oh my gosh, all these celebrities have favorite compounds. We have those here. So.
Look at this. I can go right down here and just, you guys, I'm going to put this on a bunch of pages here so you can see what it is. Elements Health Clubs.
So you're almost done.
My bag is deflating.
If you like designer bags.
You guys share this on your page so other people can kind of see what's going on. Obviously it helps them, and that's what we're here for. Chelsea's a new client, and I know what we need to talk about. Where's that? Can you hand me that sheet of paper?
Yes. So
you guys, we are doing the coolest thing. Okay, how long is a session? 30 minutes to 45 minutes. Hydrogen bars are huge in Japan. Has anyone had any side effects? No. Hey Rick, my husband just will try it with me. Okay, Penny, but you have to be with us. I am going to book it. Okay, so here's what I want to tell you guys about. So the Hydrate, we put together, I have a client, or it's not even a client, Rich. God, okay, I'm going to just do this real fast. So Rich from Rogers Nursery called me up and said, Rick, I got $1,000 I want to give you. And I want to help restaurants and I want to help people who need it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to I already picked 5 restaurants and we're going to bless them with $200 each. They're going to give those gift cards to people that you know that need them. Do not apply for this now. You're going to go to my website. I'll tell you about it later next week, but Hydrate Bar is one of our sponsors too. And so what you're going to do is when I tell you, not now, please don't put it in this Facebook thing because it's not going to count if you do. We're going to have a special thing on rickdancer.com that you will go to and you'll tell me the story of the people that you want to nominate for this. And then I'm going to pick 10 people and they're each going to get a gift card to these different restaurants. They're going to get one to Griff's, or two to Griff's, Pig and Turnip, Craig's Lucky Lager in Walterville, Addie's in downtown Springfield, and the Twisted River Saloon. All those restaurants will be giving away 2 $100 gift cards. And our sponsors are Chris Dental Family Dentistry, Any Lab Tests Now, the Hydrate Bar, Buck's Sanitary Service, Coburg Road Car Wash, Priority One Heating and Air Conditioning, and also, of course, Rogers Nursery. Because, and he, you know what is so nice? He told me, I don't even want you to mention me.
Oh.
And I'm mentioning him because he's giving $1,000 so that
amazing.
People out there, don't you think that's a great thing?
Yeah, that's
And
really
so
good.
all of our clients who are in a category, which they're in, of what they're spending with us, they're involved in this too. So, what we're doing is just talking to this on their shows about this program so that you can be a part of it. So that's a really super cool thing that we're going to be doing. And we're calling it March Madness.
Woo!
And oh my gosh, Dusty, Jiminy Christmas, could you write a book? Great stuff. Glad to see Chelsea opening the hydrogen-rich water.
Hydrate Bar.
Yeah. Look at your comment. Okay. I'm going to go back to that. People can read it on there. Okay. I have fibromyalgia. I should try this. Won't cure it, but it sure could make me feel better.
Yeah.
I mean, and those of you who are dealing with stuff, I mean, we're not doctors. We're not telling you this is going to cure you.
This is not a prescription.
But this is not a prescription. But it's a way that, I mean, it's something to try in the, as you're looking for different ways to do things.
Cutting edge for us. I mean, we haven't been here 10 years like a lot of big cities. I mean, in Texas, there are like Starbucks on every corner.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's not a drug, so it's vitamins.
It's vitamins, and it sets itself apart because you're absorbing it 100%.
So when did you officially open?
I had a private party on New Year's Day because there were some people hurting. I think it was January 21st.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just been open a few months. And so like many of these organizations, they have plans that you can go on. And so the more you buy, the cheaper it's going to be for you, the more cost effective it's going to be.
We call it the VIP membership.
Rick, this is awesome. I've never even heard of it before. I hadn't either. And these guys were coming to the gym and telling me, and then I'll give him credit. Mario, my barber, her friend. I went in there to get a haircut, and he goes, "Oh, wait, you got to go to the Hydrate Bar. They wanna do business with you and get the word out."
Oh, Mario.
I had to pull my wife into this and check it out. Always outdoing yourself, keeping it local. Yep, you know it. That's why we got to help each other.
We need each other right now.
That's what we do. All my clients, we sponsor, we help each other on this. Great stuff, Dancer. Forget about disclaimer. It's worth paying. You know what? I don't even have to do disclaimers anymore.
We have stuff to sign.
I know. Yeah, you do have to sign things. What about something for gout?
We don't have prescription, but I don't think it would hurt to get a dose of vitamins and hydration.
Are you able to do the B12 and D shots in one set?
Yes, absolutely. And did you know vitamin D is really good when it comes to preventing COVID?
Right. And most people, so this is my little irritation. So we talk so much about masks and all the things you can do to prevent COVID, and that's great. But the other things we never talk about that can prevent COVID are going to the gym, doing the vitamins directly into your system, vitamin D, and we don't talk about this. These are things that can keep you from getting COVID. So if you're so afraid of COVID, you should be doing stuff like this. They give this directly, and I was asking, how's this different than me just taking it over the counter? So tell them.
Because you're not digesting it. We're skipping the digestive tract. So it's going directly into your bloodstream. So all of your organs are going to benefit. And your largest organ is your skin. And your liver is going to feel that pressure off of it because our poor liver, it processes so much. And then if you drink alcohol, so we like to say, take back the night and get an IV.
And location again?
We're at 1414 Orchard Street in Eugene.
Oh, you guys, look.
He's done.
Yeah, bring it down here and show him, Julie.
We're just gonna switch him out to his glutathione now.
We're gonna
So
do a
all
little add-on.
empty.
Oh, I get a little extra cocktail. This is
Yeah.
like having a beer, and now I get a
So,
straight shot.
I have something else that no one wants to talk about, but I'm just gonna talk about it anyway.
Was this erectile dysfunction?
Yeah. Nobody wants to.
I have some suggestions for that, but
What is
off camera.
this?
So
Okay,
this is
wait.
your glutathione.
Okay, show right here in front of
It's
this.
a baby bag.
Right there.
So see that little one? And so what is that going to do for me?
So glutathione is an antioxidant that you naturally build in your body, but it actually promotes cell turnover in your liver. They just found that actually it can reverse damage caused by Tylenol and alcohol to your liver too over time and also with age. Yep.
Yeah.
So my liver's getting some.
Your skin,
It's
your
get-
hair.
And also, Rick, if you
Oh,
notice,
my
I think
hair?
actually-
It needs
Oh
some
my
help.
God.
We
No,
need
You guys,
help.
this is for my.
Mario, you're out.
This is Mario. I don't need you anymore. I've got Hydra, whatever this is.
Don't listen to him, Mario. We need that hair in our lives.
So you guys, when I come out of here, I'm going to walk out of that door, and there's a video camera, and I'm going to walk out, and I'm going to fleck
Can
my
you-
hair, and it's
Can you
going to
imagine
flow.
Rick Dancer's hair getting any better?
Oh my God!
No.
This is
You're gonna
this
break
is
the
the
internet.
this is what I've been waiting for my whole life. This is hair treatment.
It's finally
That's
complete.
my most important organ is my hair.
That's
At
amazing.
D&D are cheap and last quite some time, usually a week and a half or so.
Oh, for the intramuscular, absolutely.
The one that she needs to research more on depression, is it available?
Oh, wait. What was the
The
question?
depression, Zach, the one that helps with depression is available.
Yeah.
She was saying it in children and other kinds of stuff for ADHD.
Yeah.
That was the more research. So yeah, if you struggle with depression, like a lot of us do,
anxiety.
and anxiety, that kind of thing, there's a cocktail for you. This kind of cocktail.
So one thing is I know a lot about anxiety and depression, unfortunately, and I feel like the whole world has experienced it at a new level in the last year. And one thing that really fuels our anxiety besides fear is lack of sleep. So one great thing is magnesium, zinc, calcium. Getting those injected into your body, you're going to feel sleepy and relaxed. Therefore, you can sleep. Therefore, maybe not be so anxious. And then, obviously over time, getting those every week, you're going to feel a difference.
Is that an injection?
Nope. That's part of our compounds. I mean, we have a list of ingredients for each one.
I want the sleep.
Long
one next time.
list.
Next time I come in, I'm
We
just
also
sleep.
have additives. So glutathione's an additive, toridol's an additive,
All done.
zofran
Is it
an
done? Oh.
additive.
You guys, oh my God.
All done.
Look at that hair.
So I think it was about 30 minutes, a little over 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And he had 2 bags, 1 mini, 1 full liter.
I didn't realize I was chewing gum. Sorry.
Oh,
It's real.
we didn't notice.
It's
So
real with Rick.
here we go. So now we get the needle out. The treatment's done.
That's the hardest part. Beautiful.
Voila.
And I'm done.
Beautiful.
That didn't even hurt. Way better than when I had a treatment done and they pulled the catheter out, and that woke me up. It was like, whoa, what was that? I remember what was that? She said, I thought you were still out. I said, I was until you pulled that out.
Wow.
Okay, guys, so let me trying to find something to help her. She is staying at home mom, and her mom died in September. Yeah, so honestly, Zach, this might be something you could do as a gift to just get her in here to and you can come on and ask Chelsea and those guys what
Absolutely.
they would suggest. And then I would also suggest you try the New Leaf and try to get a hyperbaric treatment on the side too, because then you do both, and because you have to lay there for an hour. And it was like I came out of there and I felt high.
No, I always feel high after an
I
IV.
feel like honestly, I feel really good. I feel like I might be a little bit too hyped up though.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna be like,
yeah, that's perfect.
Dana, in your class tomorrow, I am going to kick some butt.
So we have additives like Zofran. So if you're nauseous, we can add a little Zofran to your IV. Like if you're hungover and you're like, oh, I feel sick, we have that in our hangover bag, but you can always ask for it. Glutathione, and then lysine is another one. And lysine is magical when it comes to avoiding cold sores or, I think canker sores and just overall health of the skin.
She's asking if you have Quercetin. See that right there?
Quercetin.
From a Hydrate Bar. For those who have inflammation, also, you know what I'll do?
Natomax 2000 once a day. I want to know more about this.
So Susan, Chelsea can go back and look at all these comments and then make comments back to you. And maybe you guys can message each other and you can give her some information. I think Susan, aren't you like a nurse or something in the medical field? I know your name and I think you might be.
And you can always message us on Instagram. You can email the Hydrate Bar at Gmail, call us,
And we'll be doing a lot more with them. So again, it's located down by the University of Oregon, right by Matthew Knight Arena. God, I'm old. And and so you go online and just look thehydratebar.com and it'll tell you pricing, it'll tell you different cocktails, and then when you have questions, you can just contact them and find out.
Hit me with it.
All right. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thanks, Julie.
Of course.
All right, we're gonna take some pictures. And we might not have our masks on when we do it. I'm just warning you. So if you see them out there, please don't say anything because I don't really care. Here we go. And have a good day. So tomorrow at 4 o'clock, we're going to have Jamie with Ninkasi is coming on. Because did you guys know there's a House bill in Oregon, as if that we're not paying enough? They're trying to tax beer and wine production. Like it goes up 3,000%. Or something like that. And it's astronomical. The beer and wine industry is really upset about it. You should be too, because if you think they're going to pay it, that's not the truth. It's going to come back to you and me. So we're going to talk to Jamie at 4 o'clock tomorrow because I have a haircut at 5. And I'm sorry, when you got a haircut, that comes first. So the show's at 4 and the haircut's at 5. And no, you're not invited to the haircut. All right. I'm Rick Dancer. Thanks, Chelsea. Thanks, Jules.
Thanks.
And check it out. And you guys, and come on down. And Dusty, check out. You guys got all kinds of suggestions. I'll let them go through and figure out the more. All right, there we go. All right, have a good night. You guys share this on your page, please. That really helps.